Kaiko lessons. The chapter which we are going to discuss today is Helen Keller, which is taken from the book Marigold, English, Class 4, NCERT syllabus. And this is Prithvi Vinod who is going to present you this video. Helen Keller. It was the summer of 1880. A healthy baby girl was born in a small town in Alabama. Her parents loved her dearly and named her Helen Keller. But one day, the baby became ill, and day after day, her fever stayed high. Everyone in the family tried to help her to get better, but all they could say was, "There is nothing more we can do. The baby may not live." Helen lived, but she was not the same after her illness. "Something is very wrong," her mother said. At last, they found out what was wrong. The child could not see or hear. The baby grew into a little girl. Her parents felt sorry for her. Helen often cried and held on to her mother. "Give the poor child what she wants," her father would say. Though Helen could not hear or see, she was a bright little girl. Some people thought Helen could not learn anything. Her mother did not agree. "Helen is very smart," she said, and added, "The problem is, how can we reach her? She is locked up inside herself." Helen began to grow wild. She would not let anyone comb her hair. Her clothes were always dirty. She was often angry. Sometimes she even lay on the floor and kicked her feet. Her parents thought that they should find a teacher for her. Miss Sullivan, a young teacher, agreed to help Helen to learn to see the world. Miss Sullivan gave Helen a doll. DOLL spells doll. She spelled the word with her fingers into Helen's hand. She made the letters with special hand signs. Helen copied her teacher and spelled doll too, but she did not understand what she was doing. Helen liked Miss Sullivan. She was strict but kind. She spelled a lot of words for Helen on her hand day and night to make Helen understand. One day, her teacher made Helen put her hand into the running water. Then she spelled water. Suddenly, Helen understood that water meant something wet running over her hand. She understood that birds were the most important things in the world. Words would tell her everything she wanted to know. What are the new words given in this lesson? Dearly, illness, agreed, and important. Let us see the meaning and make sentences for the new words. Dearly, very much. He loved his mother dearly. Illness, sickness. My aunt is dealing with mental illness. Agreed, of the same opinion. We agreed on the date for the reunion. Important, of a great value. It is important to keep our city clean. Reading is fun. Something is wrong, said Helen's mother. What was wrong with Helen? Helen could not see or hear after she was born. Although Helen could not hear or see, what kind of girl was she? Helen was a bright and smart little girl, although she could not hear or see. Who agreed to help Helen? A young teacher, Miss Sullivan, agreed to help Helen. How did Miss Sullivan help Helen? Miss Sullivan helped Helen to understand the words. She spelled words into her hand with her fingers. She also used hand signs. What did Helen learn when the teacher put her hand into the running water? Helen learned the meaning of water when the teacher put her hand into the running water. What was most important thing that Helen finally understood? Helen understood that words are the most important things in the world. Let's talk. Using sign language, make these letters with your hand. See H-E-K. Spell these words through your hand signs. Helen was. How do people who cannot see read? Blind people can read books using the Braille system, where they can read the alphabets by the raised letters by touching with their fingers. What is the script for children who cannot see called? The script for children who cannot see is called Braille. How do you think you can help children who cannot see? We can help them by playing easy indoor games with them so as they enjoy, and also assisting them in reading and explaining educational books. Look at these signs for the letters of the alphabet. Here are the hand signs for the alphabets. A, B, it looks like B. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y and Z. Let's write. Match the two parts of the sentences given under column A and B. Add but to join the two parts and write complete sentences. Here there are two columns, column A and column B. We need to combine these two sentences using but. Helen lived after her illness, but she could not hear or see. She could not see or hear, but she was very intelligent. People thought that she could not learn anything, but her mother thought she could learn. Helen copied the words, but she did not understand what she was doing. Miss Sullivan was strict, but she was kind to Helen. Team time. Read the following sentences. Her clothes were always dirty. She was often angry. Sometimes she lay on the floor. Her parents never scolded her. Ask yourself the following questions. Put a tick under the right column. Now, your friend will ask you the same questions. Here are the questions. How often do you obey your parents? I always obey my parents. How often you visit your grandparents? I often visit them. How often do you fight with your brother or sister? Sometimes I fight with them. How often do you help others? I often help others. How often do you throw waste in the dustbin? I always throw the waste in the dustbin. How often do you switch off the lights when you go out of the room? I often does. But you should do it all time. How often do you leave the tap on while brushing your teeth? I never leave the tap on while brushing my teeth. How often do you tear pages from your notebook? Sometimes I do it. Let's make something. From newspapers or old magazines, collect stories or reports of courageous children. Draw a picture of the story and talk about their stories. Sing this song together. Pretty Peep. I have a little sister. They call her Pretty Peep. She wades in the waters deep, deep, deep. She climbs up the mountains high, high, high. My pretty little sister, she has just one eye. Who is Pretty Peep? It is nothing but a star. Thank you, kids.